we look at the ATC Air Traffic Information Center for all the weather. So we don't, it's an automatic transmission he sends out, so we don't have to keep asking about the weather and the prevailing winds and all that garbage.
And this is from the tower here?
Yeah, he records it whenever there's a major change.
Cessna is over Information Hotel, tower observed weather at 2100 Zulu, wind variable 040, 10 gusting 15, visibility 12 miles, sky condition 4,300 feet scattered, altimeter 29904, landing and departing runway 04. Inform meets you have Information Hotel.
So I just set the altimeter, so this is the field elevation, it's like 750 feet. That's another check. They usually post the airport elevation on the side. This way you know what it is, but he gives me the frequency, and so I know my altitude. You're going to get an altitude.
Those numbers that you just set right there.
That's 29 inches of mercury.
Ah, yes.
I put my beacon on, my taxi lights. I'm already changed now to ground frequency. So when I get up there, I'll tell them I got hotel, and then I got the information. I'm doing circuits, so we're good to go.
St. Andrews Tower, Foxtrot, Quebec, Lima Alpha. We have the airport in sight.
Quebec, Lima Alpha, Richard.
So there's so when I get here, I got to hold at the hold line, and I tell them where I want to go, or I'm just doing circuits, and I got hotel, and I have to give them my full call sign, which is always on the front of the aircraft, so you don't forget it. And Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Tango. St. Andrews Ground, Cessna 172, Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Tango on apron 2 with hotel for circuits.
Cessna Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Tango, St. Andrews Ground, altimeter 29996, taxi right Bravo Alpha, hold short runway 36.
Romeo Uniform Tango, right taxi, hold short 36. Gonna give me a squawk, I bet. Squawk code.
Romeo Uniform Tango, ground continue across runway 36, Gulf, contact tower 1185, holding short runway 04, squawk 0375.
Romeo Uniform Tango, crossing 36, hold it short 04, squawking 0375. So I can cross here. Oh, I steer with the rudder pedals, and I want to make a tight turn, I just put the brakes on. So you're steering the rudder pedals with your heels. When you need brakes,
Alpha Zulu, I checked this.
Go over and give it the heel thing. I go right to the front of the line, so in case there's other people behind me that want to do it. So I align with the runway heading, basically. So then I do my run-up. Here's my checklist. We always follow the checklist. Aircraft into the wing.
Lima Alpha, turn base, number 1,
RPM
runway
to 1800. We run it up to 1800 RPM. And we check our magnetos. We got 2 redundant mags. So we go turn off the right one. You get an RPM drop. Go back to both. Go left. You get an RPM drop. This test tells me you got 2 spark plugs per cylinder, 1 from each redundant circuit, so they're both firing. Tower Romeo Uniform Tango, holding short 4 for circuits.
Uniform Tango, tower left-hand circuit, wind 050 to 11, gusting 16, cliff takeoff, runway 04.
Romeo Uniform Tango.
Tango Juliet Foxtrot, right downwind 04.
Tango Juliet Foxtrot, tower number 1.
Number 1, Tango Juliet
At 55 or 50 knots, it'll start to want to go, so then I slowly rotate it up.
Nice.
And as you change pitch and power, you always need to reset the trim. There's always a different equilibrium, right?
Cessna Foxtrot, Tango Juliet India, St. Andrews Ground, runway 04, altimeter 29997, taxi Bravo Alpha, cross runway 36, contact tower 118.
So I go to 1600, and that's my circuit altitude.
Oh, that's pretty low.
Yep.
Decathlon Foxtrot Zulu Golf India, St. Andrews Ground, runway 04, altimeter 29997, taxi Bravo Charlie, correction to Bravo Alpha, cross runway 36 on the Gulf, contact tower 1185, holding short.
And I could tell those tanks were full. We're only...
Quebec Lima Alpha, continue your taxi left onto Bravo, and then to apron 2.
Like I said, these things don't take really 4 people.
Cessna Foxtrot Bravo X-ray Echo, sounds ground altimeter 299.7, taxi Bravo Alpha, cross runway 36, Golf, contact tower 1185, holding short runway 04.
Now I do my downwind checks, so I pull the throttle back because we're just speeding up. I'm leveled off. We're going about 100 miles an hour, so...
Bravo X-ray Echo, ground squawk 0712.
Just do my checks, make sure there's no circuits out.
Zulu Golf India, ground squawk 0711.
I'd have to turn my carb heat on if I'm in a carbureted one.
Tango Juliet Fox Drive left onto runway 31. Taxi Delta cross runway 18, Charlie Bravo apron 2, monitor ground 121 decimal as you go. Uniform Tango Tower, turn base number 1.
Romeo Uniform Tango, turning base, thanks.
Tango Juliet India, ground squawk 0710, what were your intentions?
So, he was obviously worried, he's got, I had a long...
Tango Juliet India, ground squawk 0710, what are your intentions?
Calling me.
Roger.
So I pull it back. He was just getting worried that I was going out too far. Eventually you get out of the control zone, but he was busy with traffic. So I'm pulling it back to get in the white arc, and that's when I can put the flaps down. When I get down to flaps, I'll put it right to 20 degrees. Then I got to retrim. Now I want to have a 65 degree, or 65 knot approach speed. And the runway's coming in.
It's 65 knots?
Knots.
So where's your airspeed at?
I control my altitude with the throttle. When you're in this kind of attitude, basically fine adjustments with the throttle for glide slope, and then your pitch.
Romeo Uniform Tango Tower, right hand circuits 106013, clear touch go runway 04.
Romeo Uniform Tango, right hand circuits, clear touch go. So you try to keep it as good, and as we get lower, you'll get more turbulence because of the convection from the ground. But you just keep it, and I'm on the rudder, and I'm just holding it. When you correct drift with aileron, all corrections. And it looks like these don't have VASI lights like runway approach lights, but you're just judging it.
What are you aiming for right now?
Well, I'm just looking at the change in shape of the thing. As I get over the threshold, throttle right back, and you just let it float. Go back up.
Sanjay Tower, Tango Juliet India, hold short runway 04, ready for takeoff.
The back wheels touch the
Tango Juliet India, Charlie line up runway 04.
the front hit. So
Nav 04, Tango Juliet India.
Flaps in.
Tango Juliet India Tower, Cessna Airborne headed is in the right hand circuit, turn right, join the Cloverleaf route 105013, clear for takeoff runway 04.
Clear takeoff, Tango Juliet India.
Our Romeo Uniform Tango, right hand downwind for 4 for touch and go.
Romeo Uniform Tango Tower, number 1, runway 04.
Romeo Uniform Tango number 1. Which means I'm first. There's a guy on the runway, I'm first in line, but he hasn't given me clearance yet. I pull the throttle back very gently until I'm in the white arc. That's the safe flap deployment speed.
white arc?
And I slowly turn crosswind. It's, base. This is base. And then crosswind, downwind, and base. The legs of the a racing track, basically.
Bravo X-ray Echo, ready to go 04.
Bravo X-ray Echo Tower, hold short runway 04.
Ultra 04, Bravo X-ray Echo.
Romeo Uniform Tango Tower, 106012, clear touch go runway 04.
Romeo Uniform Tango. I'm coming in at 45 degrees now, round out. Oh, I'm a little fast, so I just give it a bit of trim wheel up. And as you take the power off, you feel the aircraft give a little rotation.
Yeah.
Because of the vortice from the prop, always is pushing on your rudder a bit. It gets a little bit more bumpy as you get down.
That's just because we're going slower, or?
No, it's because of the more turbulence. You get higher turbulence from the closer you are to the ground.
Bravo XX Tower, backtrack line up runway 04.
Line up 04, Bravo X-ray Echo.
Oh, man.